I've been reading on a lot of forums about people that seem to be really struggling with just acceptance of their anxiety. So they sit outside A&Es, or they go to A&E multiple times a week, and generally it's with chest pain, problems with breathing, blah blah blah. And I'm just really here to confirm that I've been through that. There was a day when I admitted myself 4 times to accident emergency. I went to 4 different ones. I was too embarrassed to go back into the same one. They gave me an answer. I didn't want to accept it was anxiety, so I went to the next place, the next place, the next place, until I was so exhausted from driving around and sitting in waiting rooms that I just fell asleep in my car. This went on for a long time, actually. Like, fuck me, like a couple of years. Just sort of incessantly just abusing the A&E department, like as many times as I could a day, just because I needed to. I got to the point where the reassurance didn't relax me, but just being in a clinical setting made me feel a bit better that if something went wrong or my heart failed, there would be someone there to help me. It's got a name, this sort of thing. It's called cardiophobia. I think it's where you get transfixed on your heart, anything to do with it, palpitations, tight chest, breathing problems, anything you associate with a heart condition, you start to feel all those feelings. And it's damn near impossible to get rid of once you start, because you just keep feeling the anxiety. Giving it what it needs. You panic, you go, you seek reassurance, you panic again, you do all these unhealthy coping strategies, which are just going to A&E, getting reassurance, leaving A&E, going back for reinsurance over and over and over again. It's exhausting and it's horrendous. I spent 2 Christmases sat in A&E waiting rooms by myself. I was too ashamed to tell anyone, and I certainly didn't want them feeling they had to come with me on Christmas Day, so I would just sit in the waiting room on my own, go and see a nurse, sit there, feel sorry for myself for a bit, and then leave. But and I still have anxiety. Actually, I've not had it too bad for quite a while, and actually this week it's been horrendous. I actually drove to A&E last night, but I stopped myself going in and came back home. But I know that it's my anxiety. So I need to try my hardest not to give it what it needs, which is reassurance. What I need to be able to do is reassure myself that it's anxiety and really truly believe it, and then I won't need reassurance from a doctor in the first place. So yeah, that's kind of it really. I just wanted to sort of say that seeking out constant reassurance and spending days and days at a time in A&E is not abnormal for people with anxiety. Crushing severe chest pain is not abnormal for anxiety. Muscle twitches, numb fingers and hands, tingling body, dizziness, disorientation, exhaustion, feeling sick, eating loads, not eating enough. They're all just signs of a central nervous system that's just all over the place, and they're not abnormal things to experience at all with anxiety. So if you've got anxiety or you've got these symptoms, chances are, if you've been to a doctor and they've said, you don't have anything physically wrong with you, or if you're, below 35, 30, chances are it's more likely to be anxiety or a mental health condition than it is something to do with your heart. Obviously, you have to get those things checked out anyway, but certainly if you've been told millions of times by a doctor that it's not your heart, you can pretty much guarantee it's not, because a blood test and an ECG will pretty much always show you what you need to know. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of cover that really, because when I read through forums, the primary issue people seem to be having is just accepting the way they feel is purely psychological. They're just constantly hunting for physical cause, which I think is natural, because you want someone to say, oh, hold on, actually, no, there is something wrong there, that's wrong, and if I do this operation or give you this tablet, suddenly that'll be gone, and that's not the case. It's not quite as simple as that. It's a case of masses of self-care and, doing things which actively lower anxiety and stress levels is what will make you better, not a doctor snapping his fingers. Yeah.